Hello everyone, welcome to DayWeezy. In this video we will learn about recursive function. So a recursive function is basically calling a function by itself. So we have learned about the functions in the last video. There we used to call the function in our main and we used to do the program in the function. So here recursive function means we are calling the function inside its own block and then we are again calling the function. So it becomes like a loop or a infinite loop or something like that if you don't give a condition. So it keeps on calling the same function again and again. This is supported in C programming and it is called as recursive function. We will create a small program and we will see how it is working and I will make you understand about this return and all those. So I have created a simple program to print the number of 10 to 0. So we will just see that how it is. I have included the library void main and I have cleared the screen and I have called the function recursion and I passed the value 10 and I have called the getch to stop or to view the screen. And then here I have created a function. It is of return type int and then it is also having an argument a which we are passing here 10, so it is having the value in the a and here we are just checking a condition. If a is greater than equal to 0 we will just print the value of a and then we will decrement the value of a and here we are calling the same function again by sending the value of a. So here what happens, the compiler comes here and get the again we are calling the recursion. So again here the compiler comes and then it will have the value of a will be 9. So again it will print the value of 9. Again it is calling. So it keeps on iterating till this condition becomes wrong. When the condition is wrong, it comes outside the loop and then it will return the value and then from the last recursion it keeps on returning back. So I'll just explain to you. We will just see the output of this and I will then explain to you about the return and how return works. So we will have to save it in .c and I will just run it. So here I am getting the value 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. So 10 is our first function call and the first printf and then we call the recursion by passing the value 9 and then we got printed 9 and then so on we printed till 0. After 0 the value this condition becomes wrong and then each function comes back returning. So I will give another printf here. Okay, now we will see what's happening here. Here I am printing the value and then I am calling the function and I am printing the value again. We will see the output and you will get an idea how recursion is coming back. So I'll just run it again. Okay, from -1 to 9 is the part which we got after the if condition. So we will see how we got -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for that I will just make the value of 10 with simple I'll give 2. I will give value 2 and then we will check. So the recursion will be small and I'll explain what's happening. Okay, so we will see what compiler is doing. So for that I will just press Alt F7. So first we are checking the void main, clear screen and then we are calling the recursion with the value 2. So it is coming to the recursion part and then it is checking the condition. If it is true, so we are printing the value 2 here and then we are decrementing the value and then we are calling again the recursion with the value 1. Okay, so we are calling it again 1. Here we have 1, again it is 2, so we will print 1. Again decrementing to 0, we are calling it. Again same happens, again we are printing 0, again we are decrementing to value -1, again we are calling, so it will come. Here we have the value -1, okay, and then we are checking the condition. Now here the condition is false, so it should come out of the if loop. It is false, it is coming out of the if loop and we are printing the value -1 and then we are calling return. And in this return part, it will go back to the previous value. So we called -1 when the value of a was 0 in when we called the recursion. So we will go to that part and we will see what in the after return where it comes. It will close the recursion and it will come back to the printf part. This printf will print again the value of a as -1 because we had decremented the value of -1 and then call the recursion. So again it will return, again it will go, it will print a 0 and then again it will go, it will print 1 and then yes, it will come back here and we will get the getch. So we will see the output of this. See, 210 -1 -1 0 1. This is what happened after the recursion condition went false. So the same way when we give the number greater, we will get more values and it keeps on coming backwards. So that is basically happening in this recursion. So we will again run this and see. So there you go, this -1 when we got the condition as false, we got the first to -1 0, and for the 0 in the if condition we got the value as -1. Again this 0 we got from 1 and this 1 we got from 2 and so on, we kept on getting. That is the logic you can say about recursion. It calls the function and when it keeps on calling the function, and once you return it, or when the condition is false and when you are returning it, it goes in the reverse order. So that's all about it. You can try doing Fibonacci series and more other example programs to understand it better. That's it about recursion. Thank you.